James Carter had always dreamed of finding a partner who valued love, trust, and respect. When he met Olivia Brooks, she seemed like the perfect match, graceful, witty, and kind in public. They dated for 2 years, and when Olivia agreed to marry him, James thought he was the luckiest man alive. The wedding was grand, filled with friends, family, and laughter. Everyone toasted the perfect couple. James believed he was stepping into a lifetime of happiness. But that illusion shattered on the very first night. Inside their luxury hotel suite, James reached for his new bride's hand, smiling. "Finally, Mrs. Carter." Olivia pulled away, her expression cold. "Don't touch me." James froze. "Olivia, what are you talking about? We're married now." She crossed her arms. "My body, my rules. You don't get to touch me unless I decide. And I don't feel like it." Her words cut deeper than she knew. James felt his chest tighten. He had married her, promised his life to her, and here she was, turning their vows into a mockery. For a long moment, he just stared. Then, slowly, he nodded. "All right. My body, your rules. Then my money, my rules." Olivia frowned. "What's that supposed to mean?" James didn't answer. He just smiled faintly and walked toward the window, looking out over the city lights. The next morning, Olivia expected flowers, breakfast in bed, maybe even apologies. Instead, James was gone early. At checkout, she found the hotel bill had been settled on her personal card. Over the next few weeks, Olivia discovered what James's quiet words had meant. The credit cards linked to his accounts were cancelled. The lavish shopping sprees stopped. The house they were supposed to move into, still in James's name, and he wasn't in a hurry to add hers. When Olivia confronted him, James stayed calm. "Marriage isn't a one-way street. If I'm just a wallet to you, then you don't get the wallet." She scoffed. "You can't be serious. What will people think if you don't support your wife?" James leaned closer. "People will think the truth, that you wanted vows without responsibility." Months passed, and Olivia's bitterness grew. She complained to friends, but the more she spoke, the more they realized she wasn't a victim. She had chosen to humiliate her husband on their wedding night. Meanwhile, James thrived. He focused on his company, traveled, and invested more in himself. His family noticed he looked healthier, freer. One evening, Olivia broke down. "James, I didn't mean it. I was just trying to, I don't know, set boundaries." James shook his head sadly. "Boundaries are healthy, Olivia. Walls are not. You built a wall the night we got married. And you never tore it down." Her eyes filled with tears. "Can't we fix this?" He sighed. "Some things can be fixed. But not trust, once it's broken on day one." Soon after, James filed for divorce. People were shocked, but when the truth came out, no one blamed him. On the day the papers were signed, Olivia asked one last question. "Wasn't there ever a moment you wanted to fight for us?" James looked at her, his gaze steady. "Yes. But you told me not to touch you. And I listened." He walked away, leaving her sitting in silence, finally realizing that respect is a two-way street, and she had chosen the wrong road.